Yes. Yes, it is.
But you look back at what Coach Brunson has done with this group. I've been close to it because I have a seniors playing, right? But it's been very, very, very good to see what he's been doing with these guys. Well, they're going to have the prayer right now, so we'll listen to it.
We're going to stand up and join them in with the prayer, folks, and probably the national anthem following.
Please bow your head. Dear Lord, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to be able to play tonight and support our team. I pray that all the players will remain safe and play to the best of their ability. I also pray that everyone's actions at tonight's game would glorify your name. Help us to remember why we are here and the blessing it is to be present. We love you and thank you for the grace that you extend to us each and every day. In Christ's name I pray, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise for the playing of our national anthem?
National anthem now.
Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the Houston Academy Raider Band, conducted by Director of Bands, Mr. James Holmes.
Well, get ready to play some ball, Al.
Yeah, let's talk about the Bobcats for a little bit, just to kind of update you. We're 5.5 minutes till kickoff. We'll go to a commercial with 3 minutes left. So just real briefly, Josh, you hit it on what Coach Brunson has done from the first game till now, and I'm telling you, as a fan, being able to watch it and call the games, I'm seeing an improved team by the week. Miss Christy Harrell and family just made it up. We want to welcome them. She almost fell. Stay with us, Christy. But we're seeing a lot more discipline.
Yeah.
We're seeing a lot more physicality.
Yeah.
We're seeing a little bit better tackling. And a couple players I'd like to highlight that I thought have really stepped out in the last few weeks. Of course, you know he's a tremendous talent, but Javion Stademeyer's done better. He's showing some aggression, playing more plays, if you will. Week in and week out, can't say enough good things about Hank Messer. He's an all-over-the-field utility man. He can play any position, and he's done a real good job. And, of course, you cannot talk about Colby Ballard. He stepped in as a senior, and he's really a linebacker that's having to play quarterback, and he's taking it on, and he's doing a good job. And of course, I can't not bring up Nelson. And, of course, he's been out. What was he out, 3 games, I think?
3 games, yes.
Came back to defense.
2 games and then a half of one. So.
Half of one. So I know he's easing back in, and those hamstrings are funny, but those are a few of the players. And then you can't not highlight some of the young guys. Elijah Womack and Clay Kaiser have stepped in, and Grady Patterson. And now the Jackson boys, Nolan's 2 sons, Will and Clay, have been brought up along with some others. Savion Barnes from that sophomore class will wear the number 26 jersey tonight. He's been playing wide receiver, and Josh, he got touches on his first game out.
He did. And, just talking about that JV group, right, they finished their season this past Monday night in Rehoboth, knocking off 8-0 season from a JV perspective, and from I think somebody actually posted on Facebook. I haven't asked Coach Brunson about this, but it's the first time that he's actually had a JV team go undefeated in all his years of coaching doing this. But this is how he builds his program. He builds it from the ground up, middle school, JV, running the same type of formation, same type of offense, learning it or whatever, and getting them to where they're at now. And that's how he's won everywhere he's went, the formula that he wins. So anyway, it's been really good to see it happen. Let's take a commercial break, Mike. We've got 3 minutes to go till kickoff. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back to you for the coin toss as we get ready to kick off things here at Northcutt. Listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM. Mike?
With the right business tools from CCB Community Bank, I'm now able to effectively manage my receivables and improve my cash flow.
I got the advice I needed to grow my bakery, and life has never been sweeter.
What do you need to help move your business forward? Whether your business is big or small, CCB will work closely with you to determine which banking solution fits your specific needs. CCB's team of experienced and knowledgeable bankers can work with you to provide the right products and services to complement your growth. Love better banking with CCB Community Bank, member FDIC.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans.
The Horn Beverage Company of Troy is proud to be a Bobcat sponsor and fan. Have you tried our Callaway Blue Water, Calypso Lemonade, Sparkling Ice Flavored Water, and Blue Energy Drink? It's refreshing before, during, and after the game, or at the victory party, or the next tailgating. It's not bad at the Op Rattlesnake Rodeo either. Be at the game if all possible, but if you can't, listen to our friends
at my 102.3 FM.
The folks at Horn Beverage Company says go Bobcats.
WOPP, WAMI.
You're back.
All right, we're back, Al.
All right, Bobcats are, they've walked out onto the field. The cheerleaders are getting the spirit line ready, flags in hand. Of course, we still got some players on both sides still celebrating breast cancer awareness. I see some pink. I think that some of the Bobcats
they'll wear it for the month of October. They got one more game after tonight, but they wear that. Captains for tonight for the Bobcats will be number 8, Zacchaeus Lane.
Got a future Bobcat in front of us.
Number 55, Jarnavius Cooper. Number 23 is Ethan Morgan, and number 72 is Griffin Pierce. That is our captains for the Bobcats tonight. Good thing. Started here in a minute.
My nephew Charlie kind of interrupted us here. I couldn't hardly hear him with these earphones on. He was yelling, but future Bobcat. Of course, we got a good crowd here, Josh. A lot of people we know around us.
Great crowd.
There's the mayor, Becky, and all her family, Wendy and Christy and Alex Ann and Coach Caden Harrell and friends. Of course, Brock's wife here, and we're thinking about their family with the loss of her mother. And the Wiggums are here. I see Wayne Jones and his wife, Mr. Terry Kelly and Lisa Gooden, my brother. And the Wickers are here, and just a lot of Bobcats here tonight. You'd be proud. The
stands are full on our side for sure.
Yeah, I'm afraid that we may have more fans, Josh, than they do.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
If we don't, we're extraordinarily close. Let's put it that way. What do you call the thing, Josh, we run through?
That spirit line. So we won the toss and deferred.
The
banner.
Banner.
So we won the toss and deferred the second half.
Play a little defense. HA's got a banner about half the size of the end zone to be expected on the home team. Few feelings there are, Josh, that top running out on the field on a fall Friday night with
An interesting week. Back and forth.
So he's number 28?
Yes.
We'll look for him. So Bobcats taking the field. They will be kicking off Houston Academy. Houston Academy's got some size, Josh. Their front line here, 61 to 53. Some big boys, and looks like they put some linemen up in the front, whereas we've got our speed guys on kickoff. Obviously, most teams do. You got to cover so much field in a short amount of time. Number 25, Mr. Sasser will be kicking off for the Bobcats, per the usual. And here we go. There's the kick. Kind of a short line drive. It's fielded opposite the side, and he's running straight up the field. Oh, my goodness. He's got a little running room, but he's upended and turns a front flip in the air by potentially Zeb Green. And he probably returned it about 15 yards. It'll be 1st and 10. Houston Academy looks to be just across the 45, maybe the 46-yard line.
Yeah, good return. Well, I say good return.
Didn't have far to go.
Yeah. I think it's going to end about 12 yards where he's going to go, but Zeb Green on the stop.
All right, so looks like Houston Academy's in the spread. They got a trips right, shotgun formation, running back to the quarterback's left, and try to get us to jump. They're looking to the Cups after being handed off. You either just go wide open north and south, or you take your time and let your block set up. He tried to take his time, but he had a gap he could have hit, and it closed quickly. There's Coach Brunson walking down the sideline, headset on. Certainly an intense posture. Unfortunately, we'll go 3 and out. So on 4th So that puts them in a 2nd and 15. So Bobcats with some good defensive play on this series. If you're just tuning in at 7-0 Houston Academy, they scored on the first play of their offensive series through a short out route for about 59 yards to the inside receiver to a trips side. Poor tackling by the Bobcats. They're in that trips formation again. Big number 10's in the middle. Look to do the out route, and there he goes. And they throw it to the other side. Man coverage, and Zeb Green with a good open field tackle after a several-yard gain.
Yeah, great job there by Zeb coming up, staying home, playing his zone, and making that tackle.
So that'll put them in a 3rd and long. That was about 7 they got on that play. They're going to need to get 8, a good 8. So they're going to snap it around the Bobcat 36.5. And they're on the HA hash. So twins to the wide side of the field, a tight twins to the short side of the field, shotgun formation. Bobcats in a cover 3 over the top, and he's not going to be able to go anywhere. We close his pocket. He will shoot through for a 1-yard gain. You got to wonder if it's 4th down territory for HA. Of course, they didn't want a 4th and long. They've got about a 4th and 6 or a long 5 at least. Let's see what they do.
Now they have a kicker that could kick it, but
that's a long one.
That's a long kick.
That will be 34, 44, 51, right?
Yeah. They're going to keep the offense on there. They're going to have to hurry. Play clock down to 7-6.
Obviously, look for them to draw us off sides. They're in a tight formation. I don't know what's going on here. They're just going to throw it up to number 10, and he's wide open. Josh doesn't cover him. I'm not sure.
They got a timeout call before the snap.
Okay, thank God, because that kid was wide open. But the play would have been dead. So
another timeout here. 4:51 to go here in the first quarter.
Let's just keep it here, Josh. So 7-0 if you're tuning in there. Josh just said 4:51. HA scored on the first play. Bobcats then fumbled it to HA, our first play, and then Nelson Hall with a massive interception on an attempted slant throw. He returned it about 20 yards, and then the Bobcats went 3 and out. Pretty good punt by Holt Blair. Brings us to where we are now, which is HA going for it on a 4th and about 5, and maybe a little more change. They're going to snap it, Josh, what's that, about the 33?
Yeah.
So in on the defensive front for the Bobcats, A.C. Hightower, son of Aaron Hightower, Javion Stademeyer, Hank Messer having a great game. Outside linebackers, Jacarius Lane, Hank Messer, middle linebackers, Colby Ballard, Nelson Hall. Backfield, Josh Smith, Frankie Williams, Zeb Green. And I can't see who's on the other side. Missing one of them. He's snapping, looking to throw. He's looking to throw. He's got a man deep, but we got a little pressure on him. He's looking to run, and we're going to sack him. No, he breaks the tackle. We push him out of bounds. It will be a loss, a significant loss, probably 7 yards. Josh, you got to wonder.
That's way back, Alan. It's going to be more than 7 yards. It's going to be a loss back down more like almost 12-yard back. We're going to take over 1st and 10 at our own 42.
Yeah, it is. You got to wonder why he doesn't throw that ball away.
Good coverage there in the back end from our secondary.
He scrambled around to his right towards his sideline, and he's outside of the pocket. All he had to do is throw it beyond the line of scrimmage, and it's not intentional grounding. So he's probably having some kind words spoken to him by Coach Wiggum. Those kind of plays, you want to see him throw it away. It's not a bigger deal. It just gave us 12 more less yards to go on offense to get to the end zone. So here are the Bobcats, twin right, single receiver left. We're going to hand it off. He's going to run off left tackle. It's Jamarian Allen, and he's hit immediately. He may get a half a yard. 4:25 and counting to play in the first quarter. Bobcats trailing 7-0. Josh, shaky first couple series, but hey, our defense has stepped up, and we've stopped in the last 2 series.
Yep, we're going back to more of our little traditional.
So there's the shotgun. He's going to pump fake it. Now he's going to throw down the field. He's got a man, Nelson Hall. Oh, just through his fingertips. He had tight coverage on him. That was kind of a go route from Nelson out of the plug back position. We faked the handoff and threw it down the field.
Yeah, he was all over him on coverage there. Just went right, just a little pass where he could grab it. Good throw.
Yeah, you couldn't have thrown it any better, actually, with the coverage. But the guy was in his face. Was not an easy play, catch to make. So, looks like got an official timeout. They're going to respot the ball. Well, thank you, sir. They gave us another 3/4 of a yard. So, looks to be 3rd and 11.
3rd and 9.
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm 1 yard on the other side, aren't I? 3rd and 9, Twins right, single receiver left, 2 in the backfield. That's our plug back and the tailback. Colby Ballard in shotgun formation. Zeb and Reed Adams to the right. He's looking to throw. Got Nelson Hall across the middle, but he's going to throw the out route to Zeb Green, and I'm not sure what happened there, but he just.
Well, the guy was holding Zeb back on the side. Should have been a pass interference call over there on that side, but we didn't get it. Zeb was letting him know that was what was happening, and you could see the jersey being pulled there. Actually, more like defensive holding, but the call didn't get made, so we're going to turn it over. It's going to be 4th down, and we're going to punt it.
I did see number 73, Javion Stoudemire, completely pancake block his man. Josh, he's coming more into his own. Of course, he's a junior. It's good to see him playing more physical football field.
Yeah.
Excuse me, physical football.
Hold Blair back to punt.
Ooh, not the best of snaps, but we got it there, and they probably could have blocked it. They didn't even try. So there's a fair catch. We appreciate that. Yeah, you can't do that.
Fair catch. He cannot run. So
it's a fair catch.
That's actually a penalty. He can advance it, and they did throw the flag down.
Well, he did that at the 34, so let's see what the officials do. It was going to be UC Academy ball on the 34, but let's see what they mark off. 7-0, 3:49 in the first quarter if you're just tuning in.
Yeah, so it'll be illegal procedure. It'll be 5 yards marked off from where he caught it, and they'll take over 1st and 10.
Our good friend Trip Norris is providing some assistance to the officials from the bleachers tonight on that particular call. All right, HA ball 1st and 10, right around the 28-yard line. So break for the Bobcats. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off, and this guy's going to do a counter and go back across the field. And, folks, he's got one man to beat, and thankfully Frankie Williams brings him down. It looked like a design cutback. All the flow went wide left, and as soon as he got the ball, he took one step in reverse field.
Yeah, it's a good cut there back. That's by Brady Wiggums, the running back there for HA.
Man, he's got some feet, man.
Yeah.
He must have got that from his mother.
Yeah, Brady's a senior now over here at HA, and had they not moved, he'd be with this group right here.
And, of course, Jack Wiggums' nephew, Jake Wiggum, is an up-and-coming Bobcat, plays on the middle school team. His parents are Joanna and Jared. There's a handoff right up the gut is Mr. Wiggum again, and he'll get maybe a yard after it's a shifty, hard run. Bobcats defended it well.
Yeah, so bring up a 2nd and long, 2nd and 9.
I think I have the best field of view I've ever had on the radio. I'm literally directly in front of the football right now. I've got the best view ever. I'm right down the line.
Right down the line?
In on defense, AC Hightower, Landon Langley, Javion Stoudemire. So we went from the 40 to a 30 front. Let's see if the DN, well, they walk up. So it kind of puts us back in the 40 front. He's going to throw a stop route to number 10. And Frankie misses him, and he's going to take it to the house. So Frankie had open field tackle by himself, and the guy made a juke move, and that's touchdown Houston Academy. So that'll bring it to 13-0 prior to the extra point attempt.
Yeah, very bad coverage on that end from the Bobcats there. No angle whatsoever on him.
HA's no fool. They found multiple ways to get the ball to number 10. He was wide left. Intentionally, they put him as wide as they could almost towards our sideline, actually, to try to get him in a man coverage, and they did. And all he did was step back 2 steps, catch the ball, turn, juke our DB, and went about 50 yards.
Kick is good. It's 2:29 to go in the first, 14-0 HA. Let's take a 30-second timeout and be back for more Bobcat football on my 102.3 FM.
Mizell Memorial Hospital has been a part of our community for over 70 years. We provide a range of services, including a senior behavioral care unit, sleep center, emergency department, intensive care, outpatient physical, occupational, and speech therapies, and much more. Mizell owns 4 medical clinics offering family medicine, orthopedics, ENT, and podiatry. Our team of hometown healthcare professionals is recognized for high quality and compassionate care. We at Mizell are proud to serve you and your families every day. Go Bobcats!
Come see what's hot on the lot during the Chevy Summer Drive sales event at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet, where you can take interest as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months on select new 2023 Crew Cabs. Take $5,100 off a new 2023 Crew Cab 1CX, 1LT, or RST. Don't miss out on other deals, like $1,000 off MSRP on a new 2023 Traverse. And remember to buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way. Chevrolet. Find new roads. Plus tax, time, and fees. See dealer for details.
WOPP, WAMI.
Sure what happened.
Now you're back.
Vehemently yelling at somebody. It looks like the flag's against us. I just saw the official point to our side.
Offsides on our guy over there.
How in the world are you offsides?
We're off across the line.
Well, that's the first time I've ever seen a receiving team be offside. I believe that was a young sophomore. We won't call his name out. We'll protect him. I'm sure he won't do that again. So HA will get another kick 5 yards closer. Probably won't matter. It's going to land in the end zone. They've got a really good soccer-style kicker. You normally get that with these private schools. And he does real high. Zeb Green's going to field it, but he will return it out of the end zone. So he's running to the wide side of the field. He cuts up. Johnson's got a running room. He's across the 35 to the 40, 45, 50. By himself is Zeb Green. Down to the 30, 25, 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Zeb Green, 99 yards. Bobcat on the board.
No flag. Good return by Zeb. As you mentioned, 99 yards for the kickoff return for a touchdown. So 14-6 now. 2:13 to go in the first. Sasser coming on to attempt the PAT.
Wayne Jones just gave an impressive thumbs up with a wink. He was pleased. Man, what a play. We needed that one. There's the snap, and there's not a good kick. So we got to get that worked out. 14-6. His timing was off on that, Josh.
99 yards.
Yeah. 99 yards, my brother Walt says. He's pulling it up on the NFA. What's that called?
NFHS.
NFHS. I need to get a membership.
All right, so 14-6. There's 2:13 left to go in the first quarter.
I tell you, we've gotten a full game of football here in 10 minutes and 45 seconds of play, almost. So, tremendous big play after big play. We've yet to see either team march the whole field and score. It's only been big plays. Of course, HA's 2 scores have come from the same guy. Similar play. They throw it to him wide. He gets by himself in space, and
I'd be curious to know if HA's had a punt return or kickoff return for a touchdown on them all year because of their kicker. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. I'm sure, that's Zeb Green's first ever 99-yard return. There's the kickoff. Saban Sasser hits it high and short. Number 23 is going to try to return it, but we're going to tackle him actually for a loss. I can't see who
back
that
to the
is.
30-yard lines where they'll take over 31.5. 30.5, excuse me, for
That's
they'll
number
start.
12. That's Demarion. Demarion Thompson with the tackle. I'm going to break out my handy dandy big buck killer binoculars here. I'm still waiting for Nikon to sponsor me. Give me a little money. Nikon 10 by, I don't even know what they are. Something or another. What are they, 10 by 42s? Let's go. All right, HA, 1st and 10. Twins wide left. Twins wide right. Shotgun formation. Single backfield. Looking to throw to his right. Throws a quick out route to number 4.
Almost picked off again.
Frankie Williams comes up and hits and swats at the same time. So big play by cornerback, number 5, Frankie Williams.
They tried to throw the underneath. Number 10 was wide open down the field, Alan. Nobody on him.
Well, that's where our safety's got to be in play.
Our safety come up on trying to help on that play over there underneath and then pick up the receiver down the field.
Not his job. Got to play deep. You're the deep quarter, the deep third of the deep half. That's where you got to be. So there, and it trips left. Got a motion from left across the scrimmage right, but no, he comes back. So probably fits throw a flare route. No, and they don't. They're trying to get a man coverage to number 10, and they find him. They throw it to him. Frankie's going to try to get him. He misses him, but he's cleaned up by
Nelson and Colby.
Nelson or Colby.
That was Colby coming over.
Colby Ballard from the linebacker position. Probably saved another touchdown. That did move the chains, unfortunately. So HA with a first down. They're still on their territory. We're sitting at basically on the 50. They're going to snap it just inside their 45. We got AC Hightower, Landon Langley, Javion Stoudemire, Big Willie, Jacelius Lane, and Hank Messer will be up on the line of scrimmage. Behind them, Dylan Reisenauer, Nelson Hall, Colby Ballard at linebacker. They're going to motion from right to left. They're going to hand it off to Mr. Wiggum. He will go nowhere. He might have even lost a yard or two.
He did lose 1 yard there. Number 10 is going to Clemson, Alan.
Going to be old Dabo guy, Dabo Sweeney. Is he a senior?
Yes.
Okay.
Number 4, Aaron Charleston, Hightower. Number 16, Cody Ballard.
That is Rod Jackson.
Big first down play by the Bobcats. A little misdirection in the backfield by Houston Academy. Quite frankly, the only thing it accomplished was it delayed the handoff and gave our defense enough time to get penetration in the backfield. So we enjoyed that particular play. So they're in a tight bunch formation, shotgun right now. They're going to fake it. He's looking to throw down the field. He's got number 10 across the middle. Frankie's in pretty good coverage. Quarterback's going to run. Good gracious, he's fast. And he'll get pushed out of bounds. A lot of running, and he only got 7 yards on the play. He was, about a 3rd and 4?
Third down and about 4 to go.
Football's right in front of us, so we'll better see if anybody jumps here. So big third down after the Bobcats return a touchdown for a score, making the score 14-6, HA leading. HA has not run the field on us. They've just thrown the ball to number 10, and he's gone 50 yards or more, 2 plays, 2 passes. So here we are, big 3rd and 4. Bobcats got a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage. They're looking to throw it to number 7. He's not open. Quarterback's having to run around. AC Hightower
got him back.
And will
about a 5-yard left
for a loss. Big play by number 4, Mr. Hightower. You saw him creeping up from behind. Quarterback tried to scramble, kind of looked like Deshaun Watts. And AC just laid out from behind him and swiped his legs out from under him.
Yeah, it was a good 4.5-yard loss there on that sack, putting HA in a punting situation.
Yeah, this is not 4-down territory. They're going to snap it on their 46. They'll kick it somewhere behind, inside the 35 by the time he takes it.
That's going to take into the first quarter. Bobcats trailing 14-6. Going to the second quarter. We'll back in 60 seconds from Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
New home, first home, construction, or home improvements. There's various types of mortgages and benefits to every option. At CCB Community Bank, we help you understand the differences so you can choose a mortgage that's right for you. Owning your own home is still the American dream. Since 1947, CCB has made reaching that dream easier. Every day, our experienced mortgage team helps people navigate the mortgage process. Give us a call today. CCB Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Good, too.
Yeah, 60.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Knott Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where
All right,
the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans.
All right. You're fixing to be live.
We are back. Northcutt Field. HJ is going to have to punt on the 4th and long after back by AC Hightower. Score is 14-6. We have started the second quarter. Oh, bad kick. It's high and it's shanked, and it's going to land outside the field of play. It bounces into the stands. So he does get it. Let's see, he even gets it past. Ooh, that's friendly. Wow. There's no way. It didn't take a night. Well, I guess the official thinks the ball took a 90-degree turn, hard right. Sorry, I went and yelled at him on there. I mean, literally, he where it landed and bounced into the stands, he put it only a few yards behind it on the field. So, whatever. A lot of heads shaking over here on the fan base.
Yeah.
Maybe a few choice words.
14-yard punt.
Future Bobcat boss man Perry, Allison and Joe's son, walking by in front of us here. Be Wayne Jones' grandson. So Bobcats on a 1st and 10. Big offensive series right here. We're going to motion from right to left. We're going to hand it off to that motion. I believe that's either Demarion or Savon. They got penetration. We got nowhere. Might have lost a yard.
Yeah, we've not got any really
He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage for a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 10. The offensive line from left to right as the quarterback stands should be Gage Nallen, left tackle, Clay Kaiser, left guard, Griffin Pierce will be the center.
Elijah.
Right guard is, I think it's Mr. Musgrove, actually, and then Hank Messer.
Or Ian Musgrove, yep.
There's the snap. He's going to hand it off to Marion Allen. He's going to cut up, got a little running room. He'll lower his head for a big gain. Almost got – oh, come on. You got to give us a better spot than that. Wow. Interesting spots by the officials. It's going to put us in a 4th and 1.
We're going for it. No question they're going for it on here.
We're on the 48.5-yard line, so we got to get to almost the 50 for a first down. So everybody's punched in. You're probably going to see a quarterback sneak, and you do, Josh. He's going to get in on the second effort, and he does. First down, Kobe Ballard. They thought he had him down. He bounced out of the pile, went outside, drug 2 defenders for about a 5 to 6 yard gain.
Yep. Great job there by Kobe. Great second effort there to bring it around the edge.
8 yards.
Get out of the pile. He was never down, able to get around and pick up that first down.
The mayor's over here laying claim to a grandson right here. Big, tough play. Turned what was going to be about a 1-yard loss, Josh, into an 8-yard gain. So we're going to have it 1st and 10 on the 43. Trips right. We're going to motion from left to right. We're going to hand it off to Marion Allen, run to high. Uh-oh. He's hit, and he won't get anywhere. Number 3 hit him about a yard deep, but they'll give him forward progress. So second, kind of a long 10. We'll say 10 plus. We're on our hash right in front of the op fan base. Northcutt bleachers are very close to the field. There's no track between us like Chinelli Stadium, so really get a good view, good feel.
Yeah, 9:09 to go in the opening half. 14-6 is your score, HA.
2nd and 11, long 10. There's the snap. He's going to fake it, looking to throw to his left. Got Nelson Hall wide open. He catches it. He'll fall after the catch for a first down. They'll call him down at the 20. Big gain for the Bobcats.
Run that little H-back go.
Yeah.
Plug go. Run the seam is what they do. Is just run that seam down. And
Nelson had to he threw it over the outside shoulder. Nelson was looking on the inside, so he had to reverse his body around, cause him to fall. If not, he's going to score on that play. There's the fake. We're going to throw it, and he finds the receiver. Zeb Brink catches
that's
it.
Nelson
That's
out
Nelson.
there.
He breaks 2 tackles. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Great play there, design. Great play. Backside throw. Sleek Nelson out by backside, and he was able to get the pass and go in for the touchdown. Took the flow all the way to your left, Al, and they went back right side.
It sure did. I tell you, Colby Ballard made that play happen. He was almost sacked for a loss. As he's stumbling forward, I thought he was just throwing the ball away. He launches it forward as he's falling, but he throws it right into the arms of Nelson Hall on a little out route.
We're going to go for 2.
And it's 14-12, so going for 2, as you just heard Josh say. 8:30 to play in the first half, and we're going to call a timeout. So let's take 30 seconds with them. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3.
Mammograms are life-saving, but they are scary. They are necessary, but they can be uncomfortable. They are personal, but they are empowering. Hi, I'm April, the mammography tech at Mizell Memorial Hospital. It is my goal to make patients feel cared for, supported, and encouraged. My patients are not just a number.
You got it for 30.
See me in October for your top-of-the-line 3D mammogram and get a free gift. But more importantly, come be treated like family. Mizell Memorial Hospital, off Alabama, every day making a difference.
You're back.
All right, we're back here, back at Northcutt. Bobcats going for 2. Jumbo set.
All right, under center is Colby Ballard. A rare occasion for the Bobcats. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to push behind the running back, and he won't get it. Ball pops out.
Ball is out.
Jamarian gets it. Touchdown Bobcats, I believe. Let's see if they don't call him down.
There was a fumble.
No signal yet.
Ball came out.
We're waiting for a call, and it looks like they're not going to give it. Well, they're talking. They're talking. Should be a fumble. I mean,
should be a fumble.
Guy was still in. Did he hand it off to Nelson? It was Nelson, wasn't it?
Well, he handed it off to Nelson, then Colby pulled it back.
I couldn't tell who had it. It may have been on the pullback that he lost it. Looks like they're going to give it to us. I see a thumbs up towards the op coaching staff. Let's see what he says. He's shaking his head. We're shaking, so I think we got it. So, my goodness, can we call it? Well, I don't know.
And it heard a whistle.
Wow.
There was no whistle that blew.
Wow.
They're going to redo it again.
So we're going to get to redo it on an inverted whistle. I didn't think you could on
I didn't think you could do that either on the inverted whistle.
Nobody say anything. Let's redo it. Let's do it. Maybe Jack won't say anything either. So, of course, your coach Eddie Brundage, head coach of HA. So, big play. We fumbled a pull from Nelson.
We fumbled, touched them. We picked it up, go in. Technically, that was a touchdown.
Yeah, Jamarian scooped and scored.
But it was on a 2-point conversion, so therefore it should have been.
All right. So Colby's under center again. We're going to run it back, and he's going to keep it and pitch it, and it's a bad pitch. It'll go behind him. We're probably just going to fall on it, and we do. Actually, they do. Yeah. So good thought. And actually, the pitch man was open, probably would have scored, but he just threw a hard line drive. Jamarian couldn't.
14-12, 8:30 to go in the opening half. HA up by 2. Turning out to be a little ball game.
Yeah, it is. A lot of big plays back and forth. Quite frankly, if we could keep number 10 riled in, we're okay because we stopped everything else. So, it's my niece, Miss Brooke. Again, a lot of Bobcat fans here tonight. I see, I'm going to say just as many or almost as many Bobcat fans as there are HA. We got a pretty full stands here. The Bobcat band is starting to make its way down to get in position for their halftime show. 8:30 left. They're going to crank it up as they're walking towards the field. 14-12, HA leading. Bobcats making a comeback. If you're just tuning in, HA hadn't moved the ball all the way down the field yet. They've literally intelligently gotten it to their best player who's committed to Clemson. That's number 10, wide receiver. We got a name on him, Josh?
Yeah, Rod.
There's a short pooch kick, and we got it.
Going to land on it. Rod Wilson.
Almost like an onside kick. It went about 12 yards. Their up man caught it, fell down wisely. We were quickly approaching. HA's going to have it first to 10. They're going to snap it 45 at the 43. They're going to come out in the trips right. Shotgun formation. Brady Wiggum is the tailback behind the quarterback. Looks like we're in man formation, and we are. We're going to come up on number 10. They're going to throw a screen to number 3, and he breaks the tackle. He's got one man to beat, and he will not beat him, Colby Ballard. We'll run him out of bounds. May have been an uncalled.
Well, we had a hold down here.
I didn't see it, but I certainly heard the fan base. We got to cut out these big plays, and we're not making the first tackle attempts after the catch. So they've got some talented receivers. Be aware these are some 6 feet plus good-looking kids playing wide receiver, making us miss. So on the 1st and 10, they're going to hand it off right up the middle, and he goes off left tackle actually, and he'll get several yards.
Going to pick up about 7 on the carry.
So deep in the Bobcat territory now after that big play, 14-12 after a failed 2-point conversion by the Bobcats. We have made a solid comeback. They've got number 10 out wide right, so look to give it to him. But no, they don't. They give it to Wiggum, and he's going to be hit hard after a couple-yard gain. Looks like I don't think they're going to. He got
still
the first.
Third down.
So 3rd and maybe 2 yards. No, 3rd and a yard. They moved it a little bit further. So big 3rd down. I would not be surprised to see the quarterback pull it and run it. So we got to be careful here. The assumption is Brady Wiggum's going to get it. Of course, they try to draw us off sides, and we don't. So good discipline by the Bobcats. We're looking to Chad Johnson to get our call. They're looking to Jack Wiggum to get their call. And here's the snap. He is going to hand it off to Brady. And I don't think he's going to get it, Josh. He's hit quickly and hard. Let's see what they do.
It's 4th down.
He may have lost him.
He did. He lost a couple yards on that one.
Massive play by the Bobcats.
We shifted on the defensive line.
2 points deep in our territory after a big, probably 30-plus yard gain, maybe 35.
We shifted on the defensive front, slanted back to the backside, and was able to get in there in those gaps and stop him for a 2-yard loss.
Well, they ran towards Big Willie, A.C. Hightower, and Landon Langley. That didn't work out for them. You got to wonder, they're going to go away from number 73, Javion Stoudemire. They barely got it off, and they're looking to throw, and we almost got it for a sack. Well, we get him in the
backfield. Colby gets him in the backfield, and it's going to be a turned over on down.
Wow, what a play on a 4th down. Who was it first? Big Willie almost got him, dove at his feet. The quarterback spun out. He goes out wide. Senior linebacker Colby Ballard's going to sack him for a loss and a turnover of downs.
The Bobcats will take over. 1st and 10, 6:18 to go in the first opening half. We've got it on our own, looks like 24-yard line.
Former Bobcat, Mr. Lane Ballard, making his way up in the stands to support the little brother. Josh, what yard line are we on here? I'm having
24.
24. No, we're actually on the 29. Yeah, on the 29.
They moved it up. Yeah, okay.
We got a wide twins, and Colby's going to keep it after a fake, and he'll get a couple. Good hard run, goes right up the gut. Put us in about a 2nd and 8, short 8.
Second and 8 for the Bobcats.
2nd and 8 there.
5:49 and counting to play in the first half. 14-12, HA. In a very well-fought game. Twins left. Oh, bad snap. Well, not a bad snap. He just couldn't get the handle of it, and will be sacked for a loss. Colby just tried to run before he had a good grip on the ball, and he dropped it. So that'll back us up. That'll back us up about 5 yards. So a 3rd and about 13 after a 2nd and 8. So that happens sometimes. You get pretty fired up as a quarterback. You know what play you want to do. You're trying to get the ball there quickly, and you end up moving your feet before your hands secure it. Trips left. He's looking to throw to his left. He's got Zeb Green on a corner route, and he's going to throw it. It ducked up on him, unfortunately. It's intercepted by number 2. Zeb, you got to go tackle. He breaks another tackle, and he'll get all the way down.
Well, we just stopped running on it, though. I mean, we cannot.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't go past and then not come back and adjust to what your quarterback's throwing to you there. So we did not adjust on our route. Results in an interception there by HA, and they're going to take over.
Was it batted?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if it
we overrun the throw and did not adjust to the throwback.
Well, I threw a couple of those back in the day. It fluttered up, ducked up, so it slowed up, didn't go where he wanted it to. But at that point, as a receiver, you got to go play defense. 1st and 10, HA's going to hand it off to Brady Wiggum. He's going to bounce wide, and he's going to get a little running room. Uh-oh. Hopefully we can get him down. He's running to the corner pylon, and he will be in for an HA touchdown.
Well, that time our adjusting our defensive line back the other way cost us on that particular carry. We slanted back to the left, and they went our left, and they went to their left, which is our right. So
20-12 before the extra point, 4:42 to play in the first half. Big blows just going back and forth. Big play after big play. We're waiting for the extra point. There's a snap. There's a tremendous kick. That kid's probably going to kick in college somewhere.
21-12, 4:42 go in the opening half. Listen to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM. We're back in 60 seconds.
Property's real estate team prides itself on being a small local business that is flexible enough to meet your needs, along with having the infrastructure and resources of a large brokerage. It's the best of both worlds.
As a local business, we greatly value the importance of giving back to the client and the community. To learn more about Southern Point Properties, give us a call at 334-493-2447 or visit our website, southernpointop.com.
And as always, go Bobcats!
Hey everyone, it's your friends at TNC Pharmacy. We're really excited to announce a new expansion to our store that we're calling Sprinkles at TNC. It will be a fully stocked candy and ice cream shop, and we can't wait to share it with our community. Be sure to follow our Sprinkles at TNC Facebook page for updates as we get closer to opening in October. TNC Pharmacy, sprinkle some happy.
WOPP, WAMI.
All right, we're back at North Cut Field in Dothan, Alabama. After HA touchdown, brought their lead 14-21 to Bobcats' 12 points. We were in a commercial break. They kicked the ball deep into the end zone, and so we let it go. Bobcats take up a 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line. All right, so we got one single receiver wide left, single receiver wide right, and we're going to hand it off right tackle is Jamarian Allen. He's going to be hit pretty quick. Number 3 is in on a lot of plays.
Yeah, he is. Good. They're just getting a lot of penetration from the linebacker position.
Josh, isn't that the wide receiver on offense?
Yeah, one of them. A lot of these guys play both ways.
Yeah, number 3 is one of the premier wideouts on offense. Tall, lanky guy, looks like a basketball player, and he's at linebacker. So he's obviously shooting gaps because he's hitting people behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he's in a weak side linebacker position. So shotgun, Bobcat's going to motion from right to left, hand it off to Barry Thompson. He's got a little running room. He'll be hit hard. Tavon Barnes, the sophomore that was brought up a few games ago. You're going to be hearing his name often in the next 2.5 years. He'll get a good bit back for us. Going to put us in a kind of a 3rd and short, maybe 3rd and 4. So we try to draw him off sides. Doesn't work. We're looking to the sideline to get the play. We've got twins right, plug back to the right. Jamarian Allen in the backfield behind Colby. Shotgun formation. There's the snap. He hands it off right tackle. And once again, number 3 gets penetration.
Well,
he's hitting us 4 yards
he
back.
got penetration, though, but we're not hitting our gap. The hole where it comes up. The hole opened up just inside right before he bounced. He made it cut out instead of cutting in. And there's where your hole was.
That brings us to a point. One of the things that Coach Brunson was bragging on with sophomore running back Will Jackson is his visibility. Running back is not all legs. It's not all power. It's not all speed. I mean, visibility and intelligence while running, what Josh is talking about, you got to set up your block, see the gap, give it time to develop, and then hit it. Holt Blair on a kick almost blocked, but it's going to take a Bobcat bounce, and it'll go out of bounds. Well, Zeb Green's going to pick it up about the 39-yard line. So we did reverse the field on a good punt. So A-Tail will take over 1st and 10. Should be their Bobcat hash. They're on 39. It's 21-12. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to play in the half. So you got to wonder, you got to think H.A. is going to try to take all 2 minutes and 38 seconds.
All right, that or they're going to go deep again. Try to get us underneath.
You know, Coach Wiggins is going to want to know the score before the halftime. That would put it in a 3-score lead, even with 2-point conversion. So look for number 10 and number 3 to get the ball. I don't see number 3 on the field, but I do need to see number 10 in a bunch trips to the right side of the field. They're going to motion from left to right and back to right. They're going to hand it off to the running back. He's going to go off left tackle. He'll be hit hard. He'll get about 3 on 1st down. Clock is ticking.
Nelson in on that tackle there, along with
defensive line from left to right. Really outside backer walking up in the end position. Big Willie, Javion, Landon, Hank Messers on the outside, and probably A.C. Hightower on that right tackle. It is Dylan Reisenauer in the game at safety. He's rolling to his right, looking to throw. He's got number 10 deep, and he's going to throw for him, and he catches it. And Dylan's going to miss the tackle, and we're going to miss another tackle. And he's running to the middle of the field, so Zeb Green's going to miss the tackle. And he's going to take it to the end zone and score. Well,
missed tackles will kill you, Fallon.
Missed tackles. There's some intelligence in team tackling. We didn't do a good job of using our fellow teammate to wedge the runner. We sat and waited for him to get to us in the open field instead of pushing him towards another defender or the sideline. So poor tackling, unfortunately, by the Bobcats leads to another score with just under 2 minutes in the first half, 27-12, H.A. Another booming kick.
PAT is good. 28-12, minute 50 to go in the opening half. Listen to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM. Be back in 60 seconds for Bobcat Football.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs. Carpet, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or hardwood. We have what you are looking for. Bob Taylor Carpet One in downtown Opp, Alabama. Come see us.
With the right business tools from CCB Community Bank, I'm now able to effectively manage my receivables and improve my cash flow.
I got the advice I needed to grow my bakery, and life has never been sweeter.
What do you need to help move your business forward? Whether your business is big or small, CCB will work closely with you to determine which banking solution fits your specific needs. CCB's team of experienced and knowledgeable bankers can work with you to provide the right products and services to complement your growth. Love better banking with CCB Community Bank, member FDIC.
WOPP, WAMI.
We're back at Northcutt Field after an HA touchdown, 28-12. Josh, we got just under 2 minutes. Our offense is not really designed to score quickly, so I'll be interested to see what we do. We're just going to run the ball and hope for the best and run the clock out, or we're going to try to boot out and throw it. So I would probably expect some kind of play-action pass on first down from senior quarterback number 16, Colby Ballard. Your wide receivers in right now, Demarion Thompson. And, we're definitely, let's see, Zeb Green's lined up wide right, Reed Adams wide right, Demarion is the single receiver to the left. So we got a plug back in the game as well as a tight end, Alan Jones. And we're going to drop back. He's looking to throw to the right, but no, he's going to throw left. He's going to have to roll around, and he's going to launch it up the field, and that's going to be another interception. And Zeb Green is not doing anything to try to make a tackle, and number 2 is going to return it, and he gets pushed out of bounds. So
it's going to be a hold, and they're going to decline it, and then it's going to be
– it's okay to be upset that the ball's underthrown. It's not okay not to try to make a play. It's 28-12. He was trying to throw the ball away. He was trying to make a great play. Got a little too much height on the ball. Zeb was behind the receiver. He just threw it way down the field, but it just sort of floated up too much. I believe the same kid, number 2 for HA, made the interception again. He high-pointed the ball.
Ready to take over first and 10 at the 9-yard line.
First and 10, HA going to motion from left to right. They're looking to throw, and he's going to be sacked hard by junior Javion Stoudemire.
That'll be a big loss.
Yeah, big play. We just need Javion to string a couple more of these big plays together. I think he can do what he wants when he wants. We need the win to be a little more often.
Solid back to the 16.
Yeah, big play. Tackling, missed tackles are the difference in the ball game thus far. So clock is ticking under a minute. He's going to throw the ball, and there's a wide open number 3 running a deep out pattern in the end zone. Some kind of breakdown.
Well, Alan, I'm not even going to say it. They're holding them. They're holding in the middle. That's what they're talking about right now. We were being held, and the guy slipped out behind him, and that's why he was wide open.
Could be true. So their extra point, of course, this guy kicks an extra point, and it's good for about 50-something yards. And there's another deep one. So HA will score what you didn't want to see happen was 2 quick scores before halftime, kind of the unimaginable. We would have been okay with just one, but they got 2. So 35-12, Houston Academy over. Let's take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3.
The folks at Horn Beverage Company says go Bobcats. The Horn Beverage Company of Troy is proud to be a Bobcat sponsor and fan. Have you tried our Callaway Blue Water, Calypso Lemonade, Sparkling Ice Flavored Water, and Blue Energy Drink? It's refreshing before, during, and after the game, or at the victory party, or the next tailgating. It's not bad at the Op Rattlesnake Rodeo either. The folks at Horn Beverage Company says go Bobcats.
Come see what's hot on the lot during the Chevy Summer Drive sales event at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet, where you can take interest as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months on select new 2023 Crew Cabs. Take $5,100 off a new 2023 Crew Cab 1CX, 1LT, or RST. Don't miss out on other deals, like $1,000 off MSRP on a new 2023 Traverse. And remember to buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way. Chevrolet, find new roads. Plus tax time and fee. See dealer for details.
And lose your game at halftime. I can't recall.
No.
35-12. We're not getting dominated. We're not tackling pass receptions. I mean, it is a secondary issue right now. We're stopping their run game. Brady Wiggum got a little some momentum, and really the kid runs very hard. We're going to hand it off on first down, so we're just going to run this thing into halftime. But, Josh, it's a tackling issue.
It is a tackling issue in the background and back end of the defense, and we're just watching them bounce off and go, and or watching the pass fall short and not make adjustments on our routes. And, I mean, say it like it is, you're just watching it fall back, and it is what it is. So
I got a player limping off the
field. Comes off limp.
I don't know if that's emotional or physical. I think it's emotional.
We're going to let it run on out and go to the half. So the halftime, 35-12, Houston Academy. After 2 quick scores off of 2 interceptions and turnovers, Bobcats are going to trail going into the half. That's into Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM. Be back in 3 minutes.
S&P Communications on the North Bypass here in Opp for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call on Jay Sperling and staff for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generators. Don't be without power during or after the storm. Sale, installation, and service. Call S&P Communications, 493-6729. We know how to keep the lights on.
I get a little obsessive about supporting my local community. I buy local produce, local toothpaste, trampolines, artisanal cat toys. I'm just a local gal. That's why I was so excited to learn that banking with a local community bank supports local businesses every day. I can finally stop thinking about it. So I'm celebrating with a staycation and some local peanut brittle. Yum.
Southern Independent Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Southern Point Properties real estate team prides itself on being a small, local business that is flexible enough to meet your needs, along with having the infrastructure and resources of a large brokerage. It's the best of both worlds.
As a local business, we greatly value the importance of giving back to the client and the community. To learn more about Southern Point Properties, give us a call at 334-493-2447 or visit our website, southernpointop.com.
And as always, go Bobcat!
Hey everyone, it's your friends at TNC Pharmacy. We're really excited to announce a new expansion to our store that we're calling Sprinkles at TNC. It will be a fully stocked candy and ice cream shop, and we can't wait to share it with our community. Be sure to follow our Sprinkles at TNC Facebook page for updates as we get closer to opening in October. TNC Pharmacy, sprinkle some happy.
WOPP, WAMI.
All right, you got it back live.
Behind. Well, I guess heard that. Okay. Okay. The Marching Black and Gold on the field. They're performing first. And, of course, our band director will be joining us. He introduced them, and Brandon will be headed this away. He will be talking about Little Bighorn tomorrow morning. This gets underway at Chanel Lee Stadium. And Brandon Benson is our new band director, and this is his first season in, and he has got juvenated. Our band has gotten juvenated under him, and doing a great job. And lots of Cato's goes out to him and the kids and the parents and everybody involved. They are doing a great job, and they are marching, and of course they are performing to the home side. We're the kids, so it's not going to pick up much on our side tonight. But we got to hear them last Friday night, and we got to hear how good they have become, and it's amazing. They really put it together and are sounding great. And we, needless to say, are saluting our band. 32 teams, 32 bands will be in op tomorrow. It gets underway at 9 o'clock when Kinston hits the field. It will end at 9 o'clock when the award starts, I believe. And, of course, we've got a show band also from one of our universities coming down. Is it South Alabama? I don't actually remember who it is on my memory. My memory's not very good. But 32 other bands. I do know Kinston is the first one on the field, which is kind of a tradition here lately. We are behind 35-12. We have not played well, and we have also let them take advantage of several plays, big plays on us. Of course, now we had a big play. We had a 99-yard return kickoff, and it's been a long time since Ops had one of those. But we'd rather have those kind of returns when we're winning. But we have got ourselves in a hole, 35-12. If they can score 35 in the half, if we can score 35 in the second half, then we win. Don't let them score. But it's kind of hard to see what's going to happen there, but hopefully that will happen, and maybe things will get turned around. You know, there's some deep talking going on in the locker rooms at this time. There's some things that just should not have happened that did, and you can't give them that second effort, and you can't give them wide open pass. Those are two things you just can't not do, and it's happened a couple of times, and gets you way behind in a hurry. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. At least adjust so we don't get scored on like that in the second half. If they get scored on like that in the second half, you're talking about 70 to whatever, you know. We don't need that kind of loss by no means on our record this year. So we'll see what happens there. We apologize earlier. We had some issues with streaming. Actually, we had to reset a streaming computer, and that helped tremendously. And it seemed like we've cleared up most of the problems there, and hopefully we have. And I saw some people having a little problem, but it could be where they're located with their phone having those problems. It's been perfect since the reset here in Dothan that I'm listening to on Facebook. And, of course, I've checked TuneIn a couple of times. It was a little snappy for a while, but when we turned down the mics, I think that took care of. So I think everything's good. And at this time, but it takes a lot of things going on, folks. A lot of different little wires put together, and it doesn't take one little problem here to cause problems there. And of course, the internet is number one. MediaCom at times seems like they like to have a little dairy down on Friday night. I mean, that could be because they have so many other people on and they overload the internet. And I just thought about that on Friday night. They probably do have a lot of folks on, and I know a couple times Mike had to reset our own internet at the station to make it readjust and catch back up. But anyway, it is what it is. We just bear with us. By catching it early, we don't lose much time on the air. But all we can do is keep trying to get it right. And the best thing is once we ever get moved out to WAMI facilities, that will stop a lot of our headaches there. But hey, it's a work in progress, so just bear with us. What else is going on? Little Bighorn is number one tomorrow in op. Hope people will get out. $8 ticket for the gate. You can come and go as you please. Come hungry. The band's feeding you. And, of course, they want you hungry so they can feed and make some money. That's where they make their money, big money anyway, is on the concessions. And lots of folks out there volunteering and helping make it happen. A lot of band students are working and entertaining by guiding the bands as they come in and keeping them on time. I mean, it's well-precision, oiled machine. And we don't talk too much about it because the band director will be back shortly. Hey, I want to give the guys back at the station a little warning. We're going to take a 3-minute break in just a moment. A 3-minute break in just a moment. You may be out in the front porch taking a break. So I want to give you a warning. If you are, we're going to take a 3-minute break in just a few minutes, not long from now, because we know the band director is going to have to come from the other side over here to get to us. Brandon's got a pretty good hike to come over here when they finish, so we'll have him on just before the kickoff the second half, I believe, unless he's headed this way early. I tell you, to be on the safe side, we might not take a 3-minute break. We're about to take a 2-minute break, and we'll remind you the score is 35-12 Houston Academy. This is my 102.3 FM.
Well, it's coming.
Well,
it's coming.
I'm not sure they were listening.
No, we're listening.
Apparently they weren't.
Yeah, we are.
Apparently they weren't. So we'll keep it. We'll keep it here.
No.
Well, I gave the biggest warning I ever could think of giving. We'll keep it now. I'll remind you our sponsors are Bob Taylor's Carpet One, CCB Bank, Dave's Catfish, HD Edgar Trucking, Horn Beverage Company, J.M. Jackson Chevrolet, Hardee's, Mizell Memorial Hospital, Hoss's Car Lot, S&P Communications, SIB Bank, Southern Point Properties, DNC Pharmacy, Sprinkles, Wheelhouse, and Young's Florist. We appreciate these folks being around with us on my 102.3 FM with our sports and other things that they sponsor on our broadcast. We appreciate that very, very much.
You hear me?
Oh. We still have 9.5 minutes of halftime. Their band will be entertaining in just a moment, and I'm looking for
what? Robert just went off.
He can probably name the band and all. I don't think I can, not by memory anyway. Looking around. Hopefully, he'll be here in just a moment.
Mizell Memorial Hospital has been a part of our community for over 70 years. We provide a range of services, including a senior behavioral care unit, sleep center, emergency department, intensive care, outpatient physical, occupational, and speech therapies, and much more. Mizell owns 4 medical clinics offering family medicine, orthopedics, ENT, and podiatry. Our team of hometown healthcare professionals is recognized for high quality and compassionate care. We at Mizell are proud to serve you and your families every day. Go Bobcats!
Good morning, good people. It's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Hoss's Auto Sales. Summer has arrived, and it's so hot you just want to jump in a pool. Everything is sizzling at Hoss's Auto Sales. Stop by and see what we can do for you and your automobile needs, because we make trading easy, and it's too hot to be walking. Come see us. Remember, drink lots of water, be kind, and be blessed.
S&P Communication on the North Bypass here in Opp for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call on Jay Sperling and staff for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generators. Don't be without power during or after the storm. Sale, installation, and service. Call S&P Communications 493-6729. We know how to keep the lights on.
WOPP, WAMI,
You're back.
All right, we should be back. So our commercial computer froze up, wouldn't play a commercial. That makes sense. Can't do a commercial and then the commercial computer not working. Guess it won't work that way. I'm looking at a lot of folks have been on the Facebook tonight. Angie Black Davis, Mike Produus, Dakota Calhoun, Billy Joe McCarty, Titan McCarty, Ziegler, Devon Hines, Ryan Chunk Gwaltney, Kathy Jones Harrell, let's see, Lynn Jowers, Michelle Mullins DeBose, let's see, Ira Mendoza, Randy Ray, Kenna Britton, Sammy Rogers, Joshua Baker, Donna Knoll, Rod Robinson, Laura Falk, let's see, Mary Beth, Shane Dillard, Patsy Levinci, Gail Reynolds Hall, Kathy Kendrick, Anita Jones, Brock Altney, let's see, Brandon Benson again, let's see, who else, Jay Michael, I saw Tim Jesse earlier. Those are some of the names that logged in. Anyway, so we're glad to have you at various times. And as we said, we had some experience problems with the internet streaming and lost the audio briefly and a couple of times. But it should be going fine now. Of course, Facebook audio only due to the Alabama High School Athletic Association and video rules. And we have to do it this way. Like I saw where Carolyn Lawrence just joined in. Well, our band director may not be making it here. He may have got tied up. It's dangerous when you want to depend on that. I think he will learn another lesson, too. He should have sent somebody from the boosters to us. We'll make sure that's what happens the next time around. You can't be everywhere. They think they can when they first start. But it's kids are, well, they're kids. They change around all the time. You never know what they may be needing. And no telling what's going on. But performance-wise, it looked good. The first half of their performance. And it is halftime here at Houston Academy. And it is 35-12 Houston Academy. We did not have a good first half. We got behind 14-0, then came back with a 99-yard kickoff return. Looked like we was going to have a little, burst to come back into it, and for a little bit, it did look like that. And then next thing you know, it turns the other way on us. But that is the thing called football, and I guarantee you, nobody hates it worse than the players themselves. But it's all a learning experience for this team. This team is been going through his hits and bruises, and it's been a tough one for him. But they are improvements. But tonight, I'm sure there's still some bright places in tonight, but there's some dark places too. So we'll have to eliminate those to get better, and that's the only way we get better is by eliminating those dark places. And I'm sure they will be looking at that. I don't see a band director headed this way at all. So guys back at the station, get ready for a 2-minute break. Get ready for a 2-minute break. Maybe we'll get it this time. Maybe the computer back up and operating. Let's get ready for a 2-minute break. It is Houston Academy 35, the Out Bobcats 12. You're listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM.
Wheelhouse online ordering is now live. Go to wheelhouse.com, click on Order Now, or go to Google Play or Apple App Store and download the Heartland Guest app. Don't forget our pizzas are now ready for purchase. Dine in or carry out. Come try and eat the best pizza around. Eat, love, live. Go Bobcats from everyone at the Wheelhouse here in Opp.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs. Carpet, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or hardwood. We have what you are looking for. Bob Taylor Carpet One in downtown Opp, Alabama. Come see us.
With the right business tools from CCB Community Bank, I'm now able to effectively manage my receivables and improve my cash flow.
I got the advice I needed to grow my bakery, and life has never been sweeter.
What do you need to help move your business forward? Whether your business is big or small, CCB will work closely with you to determine which banking solution fits your specific needs. CCB's team of experienced and knowledgeable bankers can work with you to provide the right products and services to complement your growth. Love better banking with CCB Community Bank, member FDIC.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans.
WOPP, WAMI,
And want to give trouble.
You're live.
There we go. Go Bobcats. All right. I believe we're back. I think we're back. I believe we're back. We're in Dothan, Houston Academy, and the Out Bobcats. Halftime discussion completed. Guys are on the field getting their warm-ups. It is 35-12. Favor of the home team, which is Houston Academy in this case. So it's not the way we want it. I know Allen has gone somewhere. Who knows where he's at. And Josh went and checked on his son, who was limping somewhat. So I wanted to check on that leg that he's had some problems with. So we'll get a verdict on that soon. In fact, I see Josh coming back this way, and Allen's with him. So I reckon they both went to the break room with the team. Looks like they did. Of course, we knew Allen would find food somewhere. He's always going to find food. He might not find nothing else, but he'll find the food. Yep, Allen found the food. I guarantee you that. Yeah. Okay. How's our son? Yeah.
He had 4 guys down on his leg that would have done.
Of course, that long. Yeah. Well, hope it wasn't on purpose. Just hope it's football. Yeah, oh yeah. So they're not going to be in a hurry getting up. we're still live. We had the commercial computer locked up. It's unlocked now.
Well,
we've had every computer, I think, at the station be locked up tonight. It has not been a good night on the radio station side either. Definitely not a good night for the broadcast or the player either. Hard to pull yourself out of a 35-12 hole.
it can be done.
It
We
could
did
be
it.
done.
We did it last Saturday. So,
Yeah.
so our rec league football, Robert.
They pulled it out, huh?
Well, we ended up losing, but we were down 22 points and come back and tied it up. We just ran out of gas.
You ran out of gas, huh?
Trying to come back and tie it up like we did, and ended up losing to Delville in the last quarter, like the last few minutes of the game. But
yeah,
very proud of them. They did a really good job. Speaking of rec ball, we'll be in New Brockton tomorrow.
Yeah.
As we get close to wrapping up our season, we have one more home game. As the following week we'll play Elba, and then we go all to the playoffs. So all three teams will be in the playoffs again.
Yeah.
So doing a really good job there from a rec program, and very successful with what we're doing, and looking future looks really bright. I will say that very much. The talent that's coming up and what we've been able to do.
Talent coming up, reclassification coming up, a lot of things coming up.
Speaking of reclassification, have you heard anything?
Happens in December is when it is. They announced a date, something like the 9th or something like that.
Right, but have you heard it on our numbers?
No, I've not heard on the numbers. Different people's got different feelings about it. But it has to do with all the schools, and then they divide it up, and then they go by the divide. So, I don't know.
They're waiting to see what 7A does, on what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
There's the kickoff. We're going to kick things started.
Okay.
Shay's going to kick off. We've got it coming back here. That is number 12, Marion Thompson, returns the ball. I'm going to get out to the Bobcat. Let's see, back to the Bobcat 28-yard line. And we'll have it 1st and 10 there to start the second half. 35-12 is the score. 2 quick touchdowns by H.A. off of turnovers to end the first half. Resulted in where we're at score-wise. Not indicative of how the true back-and-forth offense has gone between the two teams. Turnovers will kill you.
Bobcats have it 1st and 10. Josh, you had to drown my second quarter woes with some popcorn and a Diet Pepsi. We're going to hand it off, and Jamarian Allen's going to be shifty and get a few yards. Might have had a hole to the outside there. He chose to keep it up in the middle, but he did get some yards. Put us in about a 2nd and 7. So good shifty run by number 7, Jamarian Allen. And I believe he's gotten bigger as the year's gone on. I mean, that kid's growing. He's a junior, right?
Yeah.
So
he is a junior.
So total gut check for the Bobcats. We're not getting dominated. We're not tackling in the defensive secondary. Of course, I'm sure y'all talked about that, Josh. There's the snap, and Kobe's going to fake it, keep it, and he's going to shift around up in the middle, and he's going to drive the pile forward with a little help from the Bobcats. Clay Kaiser helping to push the pile. Ian Musgrove pushing the pile. Hank Messer pushing the pile. Of course, we talked about Hank Messer in the pregame. Just kind of a utility player for the Bobcats. He could do a lot. Good senior, good leader, good heart, good player. So on a second, Josh, in less than 1, Kobe's going to keep it. He's going to get the first down as he drives forward, being helped a little bit. Gage Allen was pushing that pile. Let's see who else was pushing in there. Ian Musgrove was pushing. Clay Kaiser was getting his face dirty down in there pushing. Ethan Morgan was pushing. So what you want to see coming out of the half, Josh, is some good gritty play from Op. We don't score quickly, so we're not going to have a chance to come back if we continue to let them get 2 or 3 more of those big pass plays. We're going to have to shut that down.
You know, we talk about our offense and our score quickly ability. Have you watched the JV offense? The JV offense that is run is totally different than the offense that's running on the varsity level.
So there's a handoff on first down. Jermaine Allen, same play he did the other first down. So he shifted around up the middle, worked his way to the left side of the offense, and got about 3.5 on first down. So second and a long 7. We're, of course, in our no-huddle offense, and it looks like we got twins right to the wide side of the field. Demarion Thompson by himself to the left side. Shotgun formation. We're going to get Colby's going to fake it and keep it, and he's going to turn upfield. He's got some running room. First down across the 50, across the 45, across the 40. They'll bring him down just inside the Houston Academy 40-yard line. Big play by quarterback Colby Ballard on the keeper.
Great job there by reading the pull, pulled it out of the running back's gut, took off the right side there, and picked up that big run.
Yeah, that's just, we called it a veer play. I don't know what they call it nowadays. That was 20-something years ago, Josh. But he takes flat steps straight down the line of scrimmage. He sticks the ball in the running back's belly. He reads the defense, makes a decision. That time he kept it. This time he'll give it to Jermaine Allen. He breaks through into the defensive secondary. 20-yard gain before he's tackled by the famous number 10 tonight for Houston Academy. But on that play, Jermaine Allen was the bigger man. He got all the way down. They'll call him on the 15. Big play, 25-yard gain, if I'm doing my math right.
Yeah, it's a good about that.
Nobody start counting. So here we go, 1st and 10. Colby's going to keep it. He'll run wide. He breaks the tackle, runs through 2 people. He'll get a couple on a tough first-yard run. Probably got 3 or 4. So Bobcats with the momentum coming out in the second half, third quarter, 8-11 and counting, 35-12. Houston Academy leading after 2 scores with less than 2 minutes.
Yep.
But we're driving now. Twins right. Demarion Thompson wide left. Probably just spreading out the defense, and we're going to run it. And we're going to throw it out wide to Zeb Green. He catches it. He's going to make one juke move. Is that Zeb or not?
It is. Zeb and going to get a first down. It'll be 1st and goal. So.
All right, so here we are. So 1st and goal on the 5-yard line. We're going to hand it off. And we're pushing the pile. Let's see what happens. I don't see a signal. One of the HA guys stole our running back's towel. I did see that. Yanked it out and threw it behind him. Got to be close. It is. It is. Man,
we're right on the 2-inch line.
Yeah, we're inside a yard. So 2nd and goal. Bobcats driving. 7:15 and counting in the third quarter. We've gone the length of the field. Well, 80 yards, that is. After the touchback. There's the snap. Colby's going to keep it himself, and he should be in for a Bobcat touchdown. Let's see if they call it. I thought he got in. No, just right on the goal line again. So clock is ticking, so this third quarter is disappearing quickly on this drive. 6 minutes, 40 seconds and counting. Bobcats trailing 35-12. Coach is calling in the play. Several people holding up signals on the outside line so as to disguise. Colby pushes forward. That's got to be a touchdown just in. Call it. My goodness. I don't understand how that's not a touchdown. Looked like he drove in.
I thought he was in
a whole yard and a half, and he started from the half-yard line. So just doing my math puts him a yard in the end zone. So I don't know.
It's fourth down in inches.
Of course, we don't have the angle. We're all the way out on the 50, but he's going to push and drive again, and I'm not seeing him get it on that. But let's see. He does get it on the second effort. Touchdown, Colby Ballard. 3 quarterback keepers finally got it in. Big play on 4th and goal. Bobcats man up, go for it. And on another second effort by your quarterback, he gets in. So back before halftime when we were driving, he
should have been in the play before. But
he was stopped for a no-yard gain, and then he bounced out and got 8 yards and kept the drive going late in the second quarter. On this play, he bounces out, drags a couple defenders into the end zone. Colby's a big kid. Probably, I'm going to guess, 220 pounds. So we're going to go for 2. 35-18. He's rolling out, looking to throw back, and he's got AC Hightower wide open. Touchdown to the big man, number 4. Should be his first touchdown of the year.
2-point conversion.
2-point conversion, obviously, but nice little throwback. So AC lined up in the tight end to the left side. Colby rolled to his right, threw it back to him in the flat in the end zone, touchdown.
Yep, so 35-20 now.
Might see more of that. Why don't we take a Bobcat 30-second timeout? You're listening to My 102.3 FM. Let's take 30 seconds.
New home, first home, construction, or home improvements. There's various types of mortgages and benefits to every option. At CCB Community Bank, we help you understand the differences so you can choose a mortgage that's right for you. Owning your own home is still the American dream. Since 1947, CCB has made reaching that dream easier. Every day, our experienced mortgage team helps people navigate the mortgage process. Give us a call today. CCB Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish...
Two-point play. Of course, we pulled out a play out of the handbook, the playbook, that we haven't seen all year. That's AC Hightower, number 4 at tight end. We do a little throwback to him in the flats, and Josh, nobody was around him.
Yeah, it was a nice little tight end. I call it a tight end little backside dump, but it's a good play.
So here we are, 1st and 10, HA. They're going to hand it off to Brady Wiggum. He's going to run wide. Got a little running room, but he's driven hard out of bounds, I think, by Nelson and Colby and a few other Bobcats. I see Hank Messer. Boy, I love to see Hank run the field. You know, he's in a defensive end position, but Josh, he's just all over the place. There's Javion Stoudemire, D tackle, making a play on the sideline.
Yep.
I like the aggression. And let me tell you something, folks. We've had aggression all night. That we've had breakdown in tackling and defensive secondary. That is your only difference in the football game. So be very proud of the Bobcats in that sense, but we got to tackle in our DBs. So there's the handoff to Brady Wiggum, and oh man, number 73, Javion Stoudemire said, "Not tonight."
Big
hit him hard.
Big third down coming up. No gain on that play.
When you're just looking at the field, there's nobody out there as physically impressive looking as Javion Stoudemire. It's my belief he also has the greatest talent out there. And he showed it on that play. So your defensive lineman right now from defensive left to right is Big Willie, number 8 on the end, Javion, Landon, AC, and Hank Messer. Behind them, Nelson Hall, Colby Ballard, Dylan Reisner, Frankie Zeb, and Josh Smith. So here we go, big third and a long 5. He's rolling out. He's going to hit number 3, and he's back behind us, but no. Now he's having a reverse field, and he finds a guy wide open, number 16, and he's going to catch it. Frankie's going to have to try to run him down on the sideline, and he does. Honestly, just a tremendous play by the quarterback. He scrambled, reverse field. A receiver for them slipped out. We were not looking for him. He was behind the play, and just a better play by their quarterback.
Well, you know, you rush it up, and that's one of the risks you take when you put that much, rush and upfield, and quarterback able to slip around and find a receiver to get loose. And big yards pick up. Going to bring 1st and 10, first and goal for HA. Down
we're going to need a big
yard line.
I'd love to see a big Bobcat.
They're going to get delay a game there. It is delay a game. Delay a game.
Lost my headset. I'm back. Second and gold. Man, they're snapping outside the 10-yard line now. So
now they are, yeah.
Excited for that. Hey, here's your break, Bobcats. Here's your break. Got him in a long second and goal. Number 10 on first down is out by himself. They're going to motion him from left to right. They're going to fake it. Number 2 is going to keep it. Wow, what a juke move. But he's got nowhere to go. Lots of Bobcats on the play. Who brought him down, Nelson or Colby?
That'd be
Colby
on that side.
Their quarterback's a tremendous athlete.
They have Colby stay up and spy the quarterback, and they drop Nelson back into the coverage in the flat. Is what they're doing where their linebackers right now.
Still running kind of that 40 look, trying to see what our secondary's doing on the back end. Of course, your big three, Josh Smith, always in that free safety position. Zeb Green's at left corner.
There was a penalty on that play. I didn't see what it was.
Oh, wow, it must have been holding as much as they just backed him up. Yeah, had to be a holding. So, first and goal now from the 18. So the break we need after a Bobcat touchdown on our first series out of the half is 35-20. We're only down 2 scores if you count an extra, 2-point conversion. There's the snap. He's looking to throw to his right. Got a guy in the flats, and he's going to throw the corner out, and he's wide open. My goodness. Number 10, let him run right by us.
Our corner didn't go with him. They run in and try to make the stop in the background on the quarterback, and the corner's running. Yeah. The guy's running wide open, and the safety couldn't catch up with him.
Well, not going to call a name because I don't know what the coverage secondary was, so we're going to do the kids a service there. Theoretically, you think it's supposed to be your safety, but we run a lot of man, so that could have been, Josh, as you pointed out, it could have been a cornerback in a man coverage who fit. But there's the extra point, and it's up and good. We're going to take 60 seconds. Bobcat Football, My 102.3 FM.
The Southern Point Properties real estate team prides itself on being a small, local business that is flexible enough to meet your needs, along with having the infrastructure and resources of a large brokerage. It's the best of both worlds.
As a local business, we greatly value the importance of giving back to the client and the community. To learn more about Southern Point Properties, give us a call at 334-493-2447 or visit our website, southernpointop.com.
And as always, go Bobcat!
S&P Communication on the North Bypass here in Opp for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call on Jay Sperling and staff for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generators. Don't be without power during or after the storm. Sale, installation, and service. Call S&P Communications, 493-6729. We know how to keep the lights on.
Houston Academy leading now 2-20, so up 3 touchdowns as well as the 2-point conversion needed by the Bobcats. They're trying to figure something out on kickoff. That is H.A. There's the kick. Wow, that's a boom right there. Zeb lets it go wisely. So, do got to give a shout out to Sprinkles in the TNC Pharmacy. We got some fudge. Josh handed to me by the mayor and Christy and Wendy. They brought a couple boxes from the fresh new store Sprinkles, and I got to say it's pretty tasty.
Yeah. All right, so Bobcats are going to take over on their 20. Got to do something here, Alan. Down 42-20, 3:47 to go in the third.
Well, it's the time of year. This is what our 8th ball game. Am I right? 7th ball game.
7th.
So you're going to see the playbook open up. It's the time of the year for that to happen. We're going to hand it off up the middle then, and we actually get some yardage. So what I am seeing, the positive here, is we're getting some push on that defensive line.
Well, we changed up our look, like and how we're doing our blocking scheme.
Well, I don't know enough about the blocking. Comment on that.
They're running counter over is what they're running. An offensive blocking scheme.
That was always my philosophy. Run until they quit tackling you. That means you're in the end zone. All right, 3 seconds. We're going to have to do it quick. If we don't get it, Coach Brunson, with a little bit of frustration, calls the timeout. He's talking to Coach Jones, who's our acting offensive coordinator, so they got to work something out here.
Let's take a quick break with them. Be back for more Bobcat football on my 102.3 FM.
30 seconds.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs. Carpet, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or hardwood. We have what you are looking for. Bob Taylor Carpet One in downtown Opp, Alabama. Come see us.
All right, we're back. Northcutt Field. Bobcats trailing 3 touchdowns, 42-20. If you're just tuning in, we came out of the half, got the kick because we had deferred. And we did our best drive of the night. Drove the entire field, and unfortunately, goal we scored. We're going to hand it off up there. What's that? Is that Zeb Green?
Zeb, yeah.
Zeb in at tailback, going to run on the second down. I'm thinking about food. That's it.
Yeah, Jamarion come out limping again on his leg. So we have a 3rd and 6.
Speaking of tailgate, First Baptist Church in Opp is having tailgate Sunday, where all our Sunday school classes are bringing foods and doing a tailgating experience. Wear your team's jersey. So come join us at FBC if you don't have somewhere to go. All right, here we are in a 3rd down. We're going to hand it off to Zeb Green again, and he's going to be met. We won't get it. I would have liked to have seen us throw in that situation. We need to score. We also need the clock to stop if it is an incomplete pass, but clock's going to keep ticking. So we're going to 2 minutes. Now we're under 2 minutes, so 42-20. Less than 2 minutes in the 3rd, and we'll lose probably about 30 seconds here. Need to go ahead and punt it quickly just so we can save some time. We need all the time we can get to get those 3 touchdowns back. That's a high kick, but Holt Blair does a good job. In over and kick to take a Bobcat bounce, a very strong Bobcat bounce. Zeb Green will down it all the way to about the 33-yard line. So tremendous field reversal by punter Holt Blair.
Did a good job getting it off with pressure in his face. Holt did.
Yeah, coming off the field, Grady Patterson's your long snapper. A couple names we don't call all too often, but you're going to be hearing that.
You're going to be hearing their names a lot coming up soon.
Senior Reed Adams is, of course, he plays a lot of different stuff, but he's in on that punt team. And so here we are, Bobcats playing defense. We'll call a lot of familiar names out. Big Willie, Javion, Landon, AC, and Hank Messer will be on the line of scrimmage. There's a snap. Going to hand it off to Brady Wiggum. He's going to cut back and get a little running room before Big Willie brings him down. So he'll get an 8 on the play, maybe 7.5. 8's a little graceful.
Yeah, good hard run there on first by Brady. So
there's really no reason for H.A. to throw the
Good morning, good people. It's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Hoss's Auto Sales. Summer has arrived, and it's so hot you just want to jump in a pool. Everything is sizzling at Hoss's Auto Sales. Stop by and see what we can do for you and your automobile need, because we make trading easy, and it's too hot to be walking. Come see us. Remember, drink lots of water, be kind, and be blessed.
All right, you're back now.
All right, here we are, Dothan, Alabama. Bobcats trailing 42-20. We are starting your fourth quarter, so HA, your fourth quarter start with Houston Academy punting. They'll go 3 and out after a good, tough defensive play by the Bobcats. Zeb Green is back deep, pretty far back deep. They got good kickers. I don't know if they're that good. There's the kick, and it's going to bounce in front of him. So he'll let it bounce, and it'll get all the way down to the 24. I don't think you wanted to catch that one.
No. Not with the guy right there in front of him.
Well, you like to at least see a fair catch so as to ensure it doesn't take a HA bounce. Bobcats going to take over 1st and 10 on the 24, middle of the field. So let's see what our offense can do. It's a moment for this team as an opportunity to grow. 3 touchdowns in 1 quarter is not out of the ballpark. We don't necessarily score quickly, but if you don't let them score again, and we do what we did just a minute ago, we've got a chance.
Yep.
So Bobcats are going to hand it off. Colby's going to keep it on the pump fake, and folks, he'll get several yards close to a Bobcat first down. I believe he did. He did on a hard run. So the clock will stop as they move the chains. At some point, obviously, we're moving the ball doing that, but we're going to have to throw it to stop the clock. So it's already ticking again. They've got the chain set. We need to get in position, call a play. Let's move quickly. We're in a twins right position. Bobcats are moving quickly. Colby will get them in place, and he's going to throw it. Zeb Green's going to catch it, but somebody missed the block. He loses yards.
Swing out screen.
Yeah, a little swing out screen. And
not able to get a block on it.
He needs to get up.
Have Nelson in for Ethan now, and blocking.
Reed Adams in the game. Zeb Green stays in. They try to take him out. He wouldn't come out. Demarion Thompson, wide left. So there's the fake. He's looking to throw, but he's got a guy who fumbles the ball, and HA's going to get it. Unfortunately, he was trying to avoid a rush. Got hit. Ball flew forward. HA would get on it. Not what we wanted to see. Tough break for the Bobcats with 10:43 left to play in the ball game, trailing 42-20. Josh, what do you think?
Well, now you're just stopping the bleeding. They're going to go empty set.
I think they're trying to punch one in. They're hungry. This tastes blood. It's on the 37-yard line. He'd like to go ahead and seal the game. It's certainly not over with, so you can't blame HA for going after it. And they're going to throw it to number 16, and he's going to run. Dylan Risenhour will throw him out of bounds after a almost first down game. Where do they mark it?
It's going to be short, like 2nd and 1.
So to the Trip side, actually I can't tell if it was Twins or Trips, but they
had Trips on the far side.
They just threw a little stop route out here to number 16. Hadn't seen him catch the ball tonight, so number 10 is in the game, but they're not going to give it to him. They give it to Brady Wiggum off right tackle. He'll break some tackles. He breaks another tackle, and he'll get all the way down to the 5-yard line. Josh Smith tried to come up and make a play behind the linebackers, but got outmanned.
Stop there by Nelson and Dylan. There's going to be a holding call.
Big break for the Bobcats.
Had several of them the first half. They didn't get called. New rule this year, like if the hold happens at or behind the line of scrimmage, it's not from the spot. It'll be from the original line of scrimmage back 10 yards.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, so they're not like if the hole's back here, they're not going to put it here back. They're going to go from the original line of scrimmage back 10 yards.
That's certainly a change in favor of offense.
Yep.
Probably a justified change.
They're just adopting a lot of rules that you see at the
There's
next level.
There's a snap that he's looking to throw. Number 10 is being held. Hopefully they won't call it. And they don't. Frankie is not going to let him get by.
Kobe was in the quarterback space along with Hank Messer.
Frankie's our best DB. There's no doubt about that. He's probably one of the best athletes on the field. So we're trying to put him on number 10 as much as we can. I wish they'd just go man up and say, Frankie, you have one job tonight. Wherever he goes,
stay in his hip pocket.
You go there. A little late for that now. He had Frankie beat, but Frankie sort of locked up with him and nobody called it. So thankful for that break. But Frankie's put on a lot of body mass. He's becoming a good-looking athlete, and he's got some more years ahead of him with Bobcat football. So Twins left. They're going to motion number 10 from left to right, puts them in the trips right. They're going to throw the ball straight down the field, and, man, Dylan was
right there.
Oh, man, he almost he kind of went for the player instead of the ball. He probably could have picked it and been running for a long time. But Nelson Hall and Dylan Risenhour in coverage, good coverage for the Bobcats.
Bring up a fourth down. Looks like they're going to bring on their punt.
Coach Brunson running out on the field trying to fire up his defensive line. Senior Hank Messer coming off. Hank's a fighter.
Going to be a little pooch punt by the quarterback here.
Zep Green standing around the 5-yard line. What you don't want is for them to down it. So that'll go in the end zone. So you need to let that go. Well, okay. Well, they're going to fall on the ball, and it's going to be an HA touchdown.
It's going to be
He's not hurt. He needs to get up. So Zeb tried to catch it and got hit right after he tried to catch it, and he fumbled it. Those you want to let drop and
go.
And let him go to the end zone. So he would have caught it on about the 3 or 4 yard line. And I might need to give, well, I'm going to hold my tongue on that one.
That right there, like you said, you have to let that go. It's over your head, right on the goal line, let it go. Now they have it 1st and goal.
Brady Wiggins is going to run out wide. He's going to try to lower his head, but good tackle by Reed Adams and Javion Stoudemire. Actually, a very good tackle by Reed Adams in the open field. Brady lowered his head, and Reed said, hey, man, I play football too. Stopped him in his tracks. Could have been an easy touchdown, really. So good play by Reed. Javion cleaned it up, but they're going to hand it off. Brady will go right up the middle. Javion's going to grab him again. He almost held him out, but Javion got kind of hit by his own man in his legs, allowed Brady to keep driving forward for an HA touchdown. So that'll put the game out of reach. 48-20, probably be 49. HA has a tremendous kicker.
They're down a man. HA is trying to get their guy in. Probably a pretty important man is the snapper.
Yeah. Number 4 is the kicker for HA. Is that the same kicker? I don't know that is. Maybe the backup. He kicked it good, but the whistle's blew.
They're going to be offside.
Can you decline that or blow it dead? I guess they blow it dead.
They blew it dead.
Must have been contact or they shouldn't have. Should have just thrown the flag and let it play, but not if they make contact. So
players just say decline it, let it be good.
The op band has been playing that
forever.
Tune in the fourth quarter for about 30 years.
Louie.
I used to get fired up on that one. So a lot of Bobcats have played a lot of tough football. We're seeing, in my opinion, I'm still going to say it, we're seeing an all-around tougher team. We got a few holes that we keep falling into. It is the same holes. But I've watched our defensive line get stronger, watched those linebackers get stronger, watched our offensive line get push against HA in the second half. We got, I tell you, that's something I'm proud of, Josh. An extra point to make it 49-20, and we demolished the line. We didn't quit. We didn't lay down and say, y'all can have that point. I'm going to head down and sit on the bench. Every man was fighting to block that kick. To me, that is evidence of good coaching, and an improved team culture.
Yeah.
Those are good things as you look to the future for the Bobcats. So we're not out of it by losing this game as far as playoff contention. We just made it harder.
We didn't make it harder, but
we got to depend on us. But we beat strong. We're back in.
Yeah. Well, you're still
in
it. You're still in it because Pike County's off tonight. They do not play.
We just need HA to beat them, right?
Yeah.
And that's next week?
I think so. New Brockton is beating Ashford tonight, which doesn't help us, but we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
The game is the New Brockton game that's looming over us big time.
Yeah. Shouldn't have lost that one.
That's what's costing us right now.
Yeah. So there is the kick, and good kick. It's going to have to be fielded by Zeb Green on about the 5. He's running forward. Who is that wasn't blocking? I won't call his name. So Bobcats will take over 1st and 10 on the 20. Probably fielded it around the 4, 15-yard return. Ran into one of his blockers who didn't get the invitation on that play. Ian Musgrove in the game at offensive line. Gage Allen in the game. Griffin Pierce, senior, in the game. Clay Kaiser, Hank Messer. So obviously our starters are still in the game here. Ethan Morgan in at the plug back. Demarion Thompson. Josh, outside of the first quarter, have we seen Nelson run it? It just hadn't.
No, he doesn't. He's not running it. He's just
at the plug. Okay. There's the snap. We're going to hand it off to Jamarian on a read play. Colby will decide to give it on that read. Probably should have pulled that one. You can probably hear the cheerleaders in the band still pumped up, going back and forth. And overall, Josh, I say it again, it's just a different culture for the last 4 or 5 years. We've got some things we've got to work on. And it's no shocker to anybody, particularly the coaching staff, and that's what they're doing. There's the snap. Going to hand it off to Jamarian Allen. He'll go off left tackle. He'll reverse field, come back up the middle towards the linebackers. He'll get him some yardage. Putting the Bobcats should be in a third at should be less than 5.
Yeah.
Probably about a long 4. We're going to snap the ball. We're just about on the 25-yard line. Well, it actually is 3rd and 5 then. So we started on the 20. Twins right. Single receiver to left. We're going to motion from left to right, and Kobe's going to pull it. And, boy, he drives forward for a Bobcat first down. Got about 8 when he needed 5. When Kobe runs the ball, he has no intention of going down early or by one man. You better bring your boys if you're going to tackle Kobe Ballard. He's a big youngin'. He's always running his feet. He's leaning. He's driving. He's pushing forward. It matters. Those extra 2 yards when you drive your legs, it matters in games. So we're going to motion from left to right as Ethan Morgan. He's looking to throw the ball. Ethan's wide open. If he'll put it in there, he should have kept running his route. You can't blame him. He chose to jump up and try to catch it. If he just runs under it, we've got about a 35-yard pass for completion. Instead, it rolls off of one hand.
He quits the route. That's the one we ran to Nelson twice tonight and been successful with. One overthrown.
Yeah, just got to run under your route. Some receivers, they're tempted to just stop and jump. When if you'll just keep on your path, it'll lay in that breadbasket. Colby's going to fake it. He's going to run wide right, and he's hit hard, but also delivers the blow. He'll get some yardage on 2nd and 10. He's going to put us in a 3rd and 6.
Long 5.
Yeah.
Short 6, yeah.
So we're going to snap it across the 35, short of the 36. We've got to get to the 42 for a first down.
(49-20) is your score as we get to your clock's winding down. 6.5 minutes to go in the ballgame.
Twins left. He's gonna fake it again. He's gonna turn it upfield. He's breaking one tackle, breaks another tackle. I think the football is on the ground. He gets on it himself, or either Nelson does. I can't tell. That's Colby. So Colby recovered his own fumble.
Fourth down.
So I would think we're going to go for it. So got to the original line of scrimmage. So 4th and long 6, short 7. A lot of communicating happening from the sidelines, from the staff to the players are looking at their wristbands. Everybody's getting the play. Line is coming up. Griffin Pierce gets him set at center. Colby in shotgun, going to motion to Ethan, and he's going to fake it. He's looking to run, and he's going to not get it on a 4th. He's short. Something's wrong with Colby. He got his arm yanked down, and he put his arm down. He might have hurt his arm trying to brace himself.
Let's take a quick break here. We're back in 60 seconds from Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
With Hardee's Double Deals, get a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at just $2.99. That's double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese. Or double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese and bacon. Both starting at only $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. These items only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included. Visit restaurant or app for details.
WOPP op. WAMI op.
Wheelhouse online ordering is now live. Go to wheelhouse.com, click on Order Now, or go to Google Play or Apple App Store and download the Heartland Guest app. Don't forget our pizzas are now ready for purchase. Dine in or carry out. Come try and eat the best pizza around. Eat, love, live. Go Bobcats from everyone at the Wheelhouse here in Opp.
H.D. Edgar Trucking Company, located in the Industrial Park on Highway 52 East, is now hiring drivers with 1 or more years' experience. Current CDLs, drug test, and road test required. Call for an appointment, 493-6843.
Now at H.D. Edgar Trucking Company, stay 3 years and receive 2 weeks paid vacation. Sign-on bonus at H.D. Edgar Trucking. H.D. Edgar Trucking, striving to make it a better home for our trucking family. Equal opportunity employer.
An arm or shoulder injury, I believe. He got grabbed by the shoulder pad on the same side as he was sticking his arm down to brace himself to try to get a few extra yards on the grass. So I'm thinking something happened to that elbow, hand, shoulder. They've just raised him up. Yep, they're holding that right arm. His left arm is injured. He's coming down. He will walk off the field. I'm sure that'll do it for him tonight. We just hope he doesn't have a serious injury. Colby's had a tough game tonight. We were just bragging on how he gets extra yards when he gets tackled. So they're going to check him out.
Check him out, yeah.
The Raiders, they go first and 10. It is his left arm, so it's not his throwing arm. No, he's a big baseball player, too, so I believe they've already got a brace on him, Josh.
They do.
They're going to hold that in place. It may have hyperextended, honestly, is what I'm thinking probably happened. But they're going to get him checked out either way.
Grady Patterson's in at quarterback.
No,
or excuse me,
it's AJ's ball. So
yeah.
it's going to be first and down. That was a failed 4th down conversion. So Brady Wingham's going to run it up the middle, and he is going to get about 4.
Landon Langley and Javion Stoudemire on that stop.
So, great. What Josh talking about, Grady Patterson's in at linebacker.
Yeah,
so
linebacker.
He's a sophomore. He's always in on a few special teams, kick return,
He was
kick
the one
off.
coming in and doing a lot of backup and work when Nelson was out.
He did. And he'll run the ball too some on that JV. He's a part of that undefeated 8-0 JV team to beat Andalusia twice this year for a total score of 60-something to 6. So tremendous play by them. He'll be in at the weak side linebacker position. So H.A.'s going to run the ball again, I would imagine, on his second and long, and they do hand it off to Brady Wiggum, and he's hit quickly by Big Willie coming off the edge. Good penetration. I tell you, man, what a play by Big Willie. So let me tell you what happened. He's at the left defensive end position, our defensive left. They run the ball to the other tackle, so the defensive right. He comes off the line, runs the running back down, Brady Wiggum, before he can get to the original line of scrimmage. So Big Willie with a big play.
Yep. You're talking about we're 49-20. Here, 4 minutes left to go in the game. Third down here by H.A. And we have a Little Bighorn coming up tomorrow.
The band director just walked up, so he's looking to throw on a 3rd and long, and he's got a receiver in good coverage. Is Savon? Did they put Savon Barnes out there?
Yes.
Hey,
yep.
All right.
Savon
What we're
out
talking
there
about there. He's a good young athlete. You've heard us talk about him before, and we've had a few secondary struggles, so we weren't surprised to see a little fresh meat back there, and we do. And you kind of, it's a good time for him to get some reps in a big game. Let him grow a little bit. So. Got it short with a massive stadium seat chair.
It's been empty all night, Alan. You should have took it.
Yeah, I should have taken it, man.
All right, fourth down.
They're going for it.
4th and 5.
But I guess they don't want to punt it. They're going to hand it off to Brady Wiggum. He won't go anywhere. So he is headlocked and bulldogged by Javion Stoudemire.
Javion and Nelson.
Bobcats. Landon's in there. Nelson's in there. AC's in there. Number 9's in for the Bobcats. Tremaine Williams, is that right?
Yeah.
Number 9. So he's in for the Bobcats. He's a senior, so good to see him on the field. I tell you, Landon Langley, number 21, not a tall guy, but a tough guy. He's at nose tackle, and that's a very important position. He's just the center of the defense, first point of contact a lot of times. He's just a tough kid. AC Hightower coming over to take a break as the offense will take over. Bobcats hold him on a 4th and 5. AC's a big kid. Big Willie standing right there with him. He's a big kid with big plays. And good to see Nelson walking with not a limp.
We're going to see what they got going on with
So Josh Smith is going to come in at quarterback, number 15 senior. He's your backup. It's happened before. Saw it last week, actually. So he's in shotgun formation, twins left, single receiver right. Probably going to hand it off the first play, and he actually keeps it. And he dances around, has nowhere to go. Not really his fault. The blocking was not there on that play. Our line has really looked good this second half. Not so much on that play. Ethan Morgan's still in at the plug back position. The offensive line is Gage Allen, Griffin Pierce, Ian Musgrove.
How big is it, Alan, that
Hank, let me get these out. Hank Messer and Javion Stoudemire. What's that?
How big would it be if we could have the JV quarterback come up and play Justice Baldwin?
Well, it'd be real big, but he's illegal right now. So
ineligible.
Ineligible would be a better term. Josh is going to fake it and try to run, and he doesn't get anywhere. Had a few gaps if he could find them, but he's not familiar with this, so he's learning that role. And
under 3 minutes now to go, 49-20.
Yeah, 49-20. Seeing some Bobcat fans move to the parking lot. Got an hour and 10, 15-minute drive waiting on us. But we're going to keep it right here, 49-20, 2:40 in counting. And, of course, Colby Ballard went down earlier with an apparent left arm injury. We don't know what it is, but his dad and mom and family are down there talking with him at the fence. Josh Smith takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Jamarian then, who will go nowhere. That'll put us in a 4th down. I mean,
at this point,
you almost just punt it so that you don't give them the ball inside the 25 or inside the 30. And it looks like we are going to punt it. So Hope Blair comes out on the field. Grady Patterson in at snapper. Interestingly enough, normally you have skilled players at the up-back position, but we have two starting offensive linemen, Ian Musgrove and Clay Kaiser, with Alan Jones behind them. And that's every play. We snapped it over his head, so he needs to kick it out of the end zone. And he didn't. Would have been better to kick it out of the back. He may not know that, so he'll fall on it on the half-yard line, which gives H.A. the ball on the half-yard line. So you're probably going to get a touchdown unless Jack decides to down it 4 plays in a row. I don't know that he's going to do that. I guess that'd be Eddie Brunage's decision, head coach. Certainly the ball game's over with. It's 49-20.
A coach with
I think they're going
any kind of graciousness about him would take a knee right here, 4 plays.
Well, I see the quarterback pointing down to the umpire, so I think they are planning on downing it. If they don't, they'll certainly create some animosity for next year. And they do a classy thing. They didn't have to. They're not paid to stop themselves. We are. But they'll down it, and the clock will tick. So that'll finish it up for us. Bobcats played a tough football game up front and with your linebackers. Offensive line did well coming out in the second half. And, just got a few things we're still working on.
Yep.
Other thing is we need to give credit to got a band member on a solo here, jamming out.
Yeah.
But,
they're going to let the play clock run. It's at 16 now. It's going to run all the way down. It'll be under a minute when they snap the ball.
What is that, a trumpet, Josh? You know their names? We got to give them a shout out, you know?
Trumpet, I don't really know. I think one of them
blowing kisses to the cheerleader, so he is an intelligent man. I don't know what he did, but it sounds good.
Let's take that. The play clock's going to reset, so I stuck in the 34 now. So they got about a 10-second difference between the play clock and the game clock. One more knee. So we're going to go away here, Alan. 49-20 is going to be the final.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Kind of what we expected here, for what this game could have been. Coming in here, going into next week, we play Strawn on the road again. We got to win, like I said, one of the next two to have any chance of being in the playoffs. So we'll see what happens and how they regroup this week and find out how Kobe's doing and what's going on there. But that's it from Dothan to North Cutfield. Bobcats take a loss, 49-20. Listen to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM.
Local radio together. WOPP Op and WAMI Op. 1290 AM, 102.3 FM.
With my 102.3 news, I'm Jody Danford. Enterprise Republican Brian Taylor has qualified as the next hopeful for Alabama's next Supreme Court justice. Taylor, a conservative attorney and former legal counsel for Governor Kay Ivey, has ties to the Wiregrass after serving as a state senator. Taylor pledged to set a better standard for Alabama's justice system.